Hey guys, it's Ingrid with Karatootie, and I am here for a project share, and I'm really excited about this one. It is a tag book kind of thing. It's actually a chipboard book that I made, and I've had this chipboard book in my stash for I don't even know how long, but it's a basic gray, and it came with these, and they're kind of a thick, I don't know if you can tell there, but it's a thick chipboard. And so what I did is I altered each of them, except for like this one that I really like polka dots, so I left that one like that. But you can see I painted the other one. So I picked out my paints that I was going to use, and I just used these kind of the apple barrel paints that you can get at like Walmart or Michael's, I think. And then I used some of these as well from Target. So I just picked out my colors. I laid them out. I knew that I was going to mainly use the Maggie Holmes Oasis collection, which is an older collection and it's really tropical. So I looked at all the die cuts and the paper line and stuff, and kind of drew inspiration on that, and that's how I picked out my colors. The line that I did was, like I said, the Oasis line, and I got it from AC Digitals, and so I printed it all a lot smaller. So normally these would come like this. I sized it down and I printed it, and I fussy cut half of them and the other half I did on my silhouette. I kind of have problems sometimes with the silhouette where it doesn't line it up correctly, and then I end up having to fussy cut it anyway. So I'm working on that. I think I might have found it out what I was doing wrong yesterday, but I'm not 100% sure. So anyways, so that was my inspiration. I wanted to do something summery, so I'm sending this to Alisha, who is Loveletter Generation on Instagram as well as YouTube, and she is in Australia, which is winter there right now, and I am in the United States where it's summer, well, like kind of towards the end, but and so I know that she loves summer, so I wanted to do something really summery for her, and so here we are. So I started off by finding these really cute tassels. I got this one at Dollar Tree. Actually, I got these three at Dollar Tree, the heart, the cookie, and then the squishy heart, and then I made her this one. So, and this is one of those squishies that my daughter's obsessed with. This one's kind of a squishy too. Look how cute that is. And this one I made for her, and I have to tell you guys, this took me forever. I kept doing it backwards and I don't know what I was doing, but anyways, finally I got it, and I love the color combo. So all of them have lobster clasps, so she can take it off and put it on a backpack or on a purse or something. So let's get started with this. So there's a couple different people on Instagram and YouTube that I took some inspiration from. I wanted to make sure that this was like super layered and really fun, like I said, real summery. So that's what you see here. I did a lot of layering. I mixed a lot of different elements, and I mixed a lot of different of the Maggie Holmes lines, which I do all the time. So especially because I print all this stuff, and then I have like a bowl. Hold on. Let me show you. I have like a bowl that I keep at my table, that stuff that I'm working on. But like, this is Oasis here. I think this is from the open book. This is actually something else. This is from the carousel line. So you see they're just all here. So my thing is more, instead of worrying about the collections all going together, it's, for me, it's the aesthetic and the colors. And what I like the most about Maggie Holmes is that it's got kind of a not really shabby, but kind of a vintagey feel to it. And so it lends itself to mixing fabrics and textiles and colors and, you know, textures and all that. So that's kind of what I wanted to portray through this. So I got this, it's a gold cupcake liner, and then on top of it I layered some roses, the ephemera here, and then of course some pom-pom, because Who doesn't love pom-pom? And on these, I actually went ahead and did the back as well. And then my note will go in here for her. And one thing that I did that I haven't done before is I used black, what do you call that? Crepe paper, as you can see there. And that's the first time I've used it. But I was thinking I have a lot of black and white elements and I wanted the black to kind of pop a little bit. And I love the way it turned out. I can't believe I haven't used black before. So it just kind of scared me. Here again, I clustered more of like the little flowers. And this one's a really good example of the clustering because I did this little pocket that I made. Then I layered a piece of paper on top of it. And then on top of that, I did a green crepe paper that I cut. And so it's kind of like a hula skirt, if you can see. And then this, the black is layered on top of that. And then these flowers lay down with this, which this is found at Hobby Lobby in the floral section. If anyone's looking for these, I couldn't find them for the longest time. So, and I saw a lot of people using them. I didn't know where they were, but that's where they are. And then on top of that, I did a little cluster. So here is a line, and I don't know what that says, bright sunshine, and then here's some foliage, a little, one of the cards. Again, all my stuff I'm shrinking down. So if you're looking at that, it's probably, I don't know, like 2.5 inches, something like that. And then, of course, a cute little flamingo, and then on top, this adorable trim from Hobby Lobby. So I kind of went with the idea of more is more. And it's funny because my son is a minimalist, and so, I mean, for, you know, a tween or whatever, but he was like, why do you put so much stuff? Why don't you make it more simple? And so he doesn't get it. But anyways, he would not be a fan of Maggie Holmes. So anyhow, here you can see where I've layered again. I used a lot of florals on this. Also, I love the pineapple. This is an old Maggie Holmes. I want to say it's from, I'm trying to think of the collection that one's from. It might be Confetti or, oh, let's see. I have it here somewhere. It's Bloom. So that's from the Bloom line. But see, it kind of all goes. So, and again, here's my black crepe paper. This is one of my favorite pages. I love the color combo here. I love how the design is poking through. I love the black and white with this teal, with this pattern. And that's what, actually, it's funny because that line that I was telling you, Oasis, is a summery line, but this is one of the pattern papers, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And I don't have a piece of it here to show. I don't think I have any on my desk left because I think I tried to use it all, but it is gorgeous. I mean, the colors are gorgeous. The florals are gorgeous. True to Maggie Holmes style. You guys that know Maggie Holmes know her flowers are just adorable. So again, you're going to see I did a black and white. The black and white is kind of an anchor, right? When you have something that's so colorful, to kind of ground it, always go with the black and white. I feel like that really like brings it together. And of course, then I balanced it out with this black and white. And then here's my cluster. I did crepe paper. This is some deli paper that I actually use underneath when I'm doing like my art journals and stuff. And then I've actually made some so that I can use in different projects. And so I just cut this out in a circle. And then I just layered a bunch. Here's like 3 flowers on top of a tag on top of another tag. And it's so cute. And guys, look at this. If this doesn't scream like pool party, I don't know. This one I went ham with all these flowers. I just couldn't get enough of the of the Maggie Holmes flowers. And here's a popsicle layered with a party, sleep, sun, repeat. And in the background is another paper, pattern paper from the Oasis collection. And it's kind of like a throwback to old Havana style, like 50s, like muted colors. And it's super cute. And I thought this just, it all just kind of went together. And again, this is that deli paper that I used. And then here's One of my favorite colors, I love all colors honestly, but one of my favorite colors is this like lime green. And this one did not disappoint. Look how cute that is with the back peeking through. I used some trim and then put some pom-pom on top. It says weekend on the back, a cluster here. And for some of you that are scared to do clustering and layering, because for example, like this right here, you can't see it, but when you layer it together, you don't need to be able to see it. It still lends that element. Same with this little tag back here. You don't have to see the whole thing to know that it's a tag. And then on this one, oh, I love this page too. I love this trim. This is a, I think it's from Hobby Lobby. I don't have a lot of it, but gosh, look at that. It's so like fluffy and like vintagey, but you could still like use it now. And oh, anyways, so I did kind of like a take on similar to a Polaroid, and then I layered. I did it using a oh, what do you call it? A sheet protector, and then I put that swan in there, and I glued it down so the swan doesn't move. I don't know if you guys can see, but I can't do it with all the stuff on it, but the sequins move around in here. And so I did a cluster here, and then I did clustering behind it. And again, it's like an anchor. So look how cute that one came out. And of course, this pink is just beautiful. And then this next page, and what I did with this one, my inspiration was kind of the old school photo booth. And so this was that paper collection that I was telling you that is kind of Havana-y. And so I layered strips of it. Here's more of that deli paper, some more floral clusters. This says swim, get away. And then more of that trim with the pom-pom trim. And then I think that the ones with the black and white are my favorite. That's just like my color combo. Like I love it in clothing, I love it in anything. So here again, I layered a bunch of stuff. We've got the deli paper, we've got that beautiful floral, the black and white. Here's like it's kind of like a luggage tag. This is another tag that's of Hawaii. This pineapple, it says I think it says right here, right now, and then vacation mode, and then of course finished it off with this pom-pom trim. So cute. And then the last page, and every time I flip through one, I'm like, that one's my favorite. No, that one's my favorite. But love the way that this came out. I also used a lot of dimension on this book, so I used a lot of the foam tape. So as you can see, like this one, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it is does stick out. So here again, I layered the back, and then I layered more florals, some more of the ephemera pieces. Again, another one of these gold leaves, and then the sun swim fun repeated on top of more of the Hobby Lobby trim. And that's it. I hope that she loves it. I'm packaging it with some goodies and stuff, but I wanted to just share the flip book with you guys to give you some inspiration, and go out, go craft. If you have like 10 minutes, just start a project today. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that Alisha loves her stuff that I'm going to send her, and have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.